It's a Western Conference battle here at the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles as the Lakers look to work home court advantage. We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. So Golden State will get the first possession. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, it's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Barnes and Green are the forward set. And it's Bogut in at the pivot, manning the middle. Randle no good. And one feels bad for the way Julius Randle's career started. I was there that night. First game of the season, 7th pick out of Kentucky in the 2014 draft. Suited up for one game, broke his right leg 14 minutes in. And the guy that comforted him the most, I recall very vividly, Kobe Bryant stayed with him the entire time. And he was really in shock on the floor.
He was, and unfortunately, for so many reasons. For one, he had really been progressing in the Summer League, and the Lakers obviously had high hopes for him. And when he went down, that was the start of the rest of the ship kind of going down with him.
Now, here's Clarkson, following the miss by Draymond Green. Russell with the bucket.
You know, down there in the low post is where you really want to create a lot of your offense.
Curry kicks to Green. No good on the three. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Again, Los Angeles.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
The three. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Green's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
And it's Hibbert missing.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Kobe passes to Hibbert. It's stolen by Green. Curry against Russell. Curry dishes to Green. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Green's got 5 now.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
And Curry, here we go. Can't connect from short range.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. For so long, there has been this mindset that Golden State wins through offense, but their defense, you know, Gia, you were talking about this, is where the true strength of this team lies.
I think that's what's really allowed them to separate when you look at the rest of the league. I mean, they led the league in opponents' field goal percentage last season, and some nights the shots weren't falling, but the defense always showed up.
And he gets it to go. Thompson's got his first basket.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Now here's Curry. Barnes. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And you know, with the Warriors, it goes beyond the stats. High character guys, tremendous culture. They had a lot of guys that could guard multiple positions and defend them well. That was a big reason they became champs.
Here's Curry. Roy Hibbert picking up that last basket. And Curry, here we go. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Hey, kid, you ready?
So we'll see Steph Curry go to the line right here. Julius Randle picks one up, so it's both teams making substitutions here. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run.
And you just look at this Warriors roster, and there are a ton of defensive playmakers. That ability to switch everything and be fine is what made them so tough on the defensive side of the ball.
Bass can't get it to go. Warriors leading by 9. Livingston kicks to Curry. Here is Livingston. He's guarded by Williams. Livingston, that's good.
You couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
And the Warriors making a change here. Barbosa's checked in. Lakers have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Passes it to Nance. On the wing, Williams. Back to Nance. Unloads from 13. It's rebounded by Golden State.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Barbosa's shot is off. Lakers trail by 11. And the jam by Larry Nance.
He power surged that one down. Wow.
Yeah, good term to use. One of the
Man.
game's top dunkers for sure.
Folks, that's not a petty, not a Manny, that's a facial. Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
It's rebounded by Livingston.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
That's good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Lou Williams won the 6th man award last year, Clark, in the NBA. He's not a playmaker, although he kind of plays that position a little bit. This guy scores the ball very well coming off the bench.
He really does. I mean, he looks like a guard because of his size, but he's truly an explosive scorer. And that's the strength of his game, and that's who he is and what he does.
And the Warriors making a change here. Azili's checked in.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Inside, here's Bass. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
That's his first personal foul. Substitution for the Warriors. Ian Clark.
Here's Clark. He's guarded by Williams. Fires for 3. So as we end the first quarter, and Steph Curry, a player within the gym range, he told us about his cup.
I mean, we're 5-6 feet outside that three-point.
I was going to say, Greg, how big must that hoop look to Steph Curry? And tough to guard might be the understatement of the day.
I mean, he is just an insanely great shooter. I mean, arguably, I don't think there's an argument. He's the best shooter in the world. The argument is whether or not he's the best shooter ever. And listen, I can imagine there's very few times that Coach Kerr is not going to allow this splash brother to let her rip.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And for the Warriors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
It's just been a long-range battle for them and one that they're winning right now.
Yeah, sharp shooting from deep, a big part of why they're up.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Klay Thompson is out there with Harrison Barnes. Then there's Ian Clark. Then it's Curry. And it's Ezeli in at center.
Russell. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
And what a first year it was for Steve Kerr and the Warriors. It was the best debut as a new coach ever. 67 wins. He also established a franchise win total in his first year.
Andrew Bogut checked in for Ian Clark. Ezeli the pass to Curry. He dishes it to Bogut. Back to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Drains it from beyond the arc. Curry's got 6 points.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
On our old partner, Steve Kerr also got a chance to coach the West All-Stars, and Greg, his record-setting debut season with the Golden State Warriors, Clark, he really hit a lot of big milestones early.
Well, none of us are surprised at his success.
No.
I mean, Steve will be the first to tell you it was because he was surrounded by excellent assistants. I mean, that's one of the underrated aspects of being a good coach. You've got to have a good staff, and Steve has that.
Excellent point. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Williams dishes to Russell. Shot to stop the run. No luck. Curry with the defensive effort.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Three-pointer. Drains the three, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more.
Personal foul.
Roy Hibbert picks one up.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic.
Oh, my. How did he hit that shot?
I don't believe what I just
How in
saw
the
right
world?
Play
Thompson with the bucket.
assist
And you
from
think about Stephen Curry, clearly one of the greatest shooters the league has ever seen. Clark, I think you could make a case that he's the best off-the-dribble three-point shooter in league history. What do you think?
I think he's the best total shot maker shooter we've had in the league. When you look at all aspects of shooting, I don't know if anybody's ever been better. Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
Brandon Rush, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes. The Warriors have gotten all of their first 6 shots to go in here in the second. What a quarter so far.
And for Steph Curry, the light doesn't get any greener. I mean, the only limit is his conscience. I think he does a great job of scoring, but also looking to keep his teammates engaged. And, you know, when you think back when Curry came into the league, the question was, is he just a scorer or can he play point guard? Well, I think he's more than answered those concerns, and he's gotten a lot better with his decision-making as he's now starting to limit his turnovers. And a lot of teams are looking for coaches that embrace analytics and look at data-driven approaches. Coach Scott is not one of those guys. He's an old-school coach who goes with his own perception.
Rush outside, and again, it's the Warriors missing. Russell kicks to Clarkson. No good. The Warriors go the other way with it. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on a 16-3 run. And the wide open shot from Green. And a miss there on the triple. And former coach of the year, Byron Scott, now with the Lakers. And as you said, Greg, he's not an analytics guy. And Clark, I think he's a guy that the eye test for him is huge.
Yeah, he feels a lot. Terrific communicator and storyteller. Great experience as a player and as a champion. And I think that all is evident in his coaching style.
And who has been a greater enigma than Roy Hibbert, a guy who can look like an all-star Clark one game and an undrafted free agent the next?
Yeah, it's pretty amazing the kind of swings Roy has had. He's been really good at times. Sometimes he gets in his own way with overthinking things, but I think he's got everything he needs to be an upper-tier center, upper echelon center. Just has lacked consistency the last year or two.
Here's Barbosa. Another shot. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
How about Steph Curry in this one? He has 11 points, then his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
You know what? He's the catalyst. He's the reason why this team plays with such harmony. And if his passing continues, they are going to be dangerous.
Brandon Bass is checked in for the Lakers. And Golden State also making a change. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Brandon Rush. And here we go with Barbosa heading to the hoop. Curry can't get it to go. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter.
And on the topic of Hibbert, he was an enigma in college, had a very encouraging junior season, looked like a future lottery pick, and then that uninspiring senior season, which kind of dropped his draft stock considerably.
The Lakers shooting reasonably well, 45%. Here's Russell. And it's off the back rim, no good.
The shooting numbers just aren't there.